Hey guys, what's going on? It's Alex and I'm back with another video. And so today in this video we're going to be talking about how you guys should be setting up your Instagram pages for your Shopify stores. Now the reason I'm talking about Instagram in this video is primarily because if you are using Instagram influencers to maximize the amount of traffic your store is getting, then you would have realized by now that your Instagram page is actually a big contributing factor to the amount of sales and money you're making. So in this video, I'll be going over different methods, strategy, tips that you should be following and implementing to your Instagram pages so that you can maximize the amount of money you're making. So with that being said, let's just jump to my computer and get started. Okay guys, so we're in my computer screen right now and I'm going to be sharing with you exactly how you should be setting up your Shopify store's Instagram page and how you could be maximizing the amount of money that you're making through it. So this is literally free, easy money if done correctly. So the way you should structure your store's Instagram is very pivotal to the number of sales you make, of course. It can significantly boost your conversions and the sales you are getting if done correctly. Especially if you're working with Instagram influencers, you really need to be getting the setup of your page correct because that's where all your traffic is actually coming through. So if there are mistakes on your page, then you're actually directly affecting the amount of traffic you're getting. So step number 1, we start with social proof. So as soon as possible, as soon as people click a tag from a shout out, so you know that @ name on Instagram, as soon as they click a tag to your page and they land there, they immediately start making decisions and have thoughts towards the page. In a split second, you need to be able to convince them to buy from you or stay away. So you need to keep as much traffic as you can to your page and still keep as many people interested in purchasing your product. And the way you do that is building up your social proof. So you actually need followers, and that means need followers in order to build up your social proof on your page. So although in general buying fake followers isn't like the best thing to do because it makes your page seem a bit off-putting. Let's say if you have 10,000 followers and you're only getting a couple hundred likes, like a few tens of likes, then it's kind of off-putting because people realize, hey, maybe this page is fake. But really you need to buy some fake followers in the beginning because if you only have 100 followers, then it's really going to hurt your conversions more than do you any good. Because if people see that only 100 people are interested in your brand, they might not be as interested because they may be like, hey, this is kind of sketchy, I might as well buy from Amazon with millions and millions and millions of people interested in their brand and it's a reliable brand. So a big mistake I actually made when I was setting up my Shopify store's Instagram page, when I started promoting items through there, was actually I didn't even have any followers on it. So initially I started promoting items by putting the link in the influencer's bio. So what I would do is I'd contact them asking, hey, what's the shout out price? Same process as normal. But then they say they charge extra for a link in bio. And what I actually ended up doing is paying them to put the link in their bio. But what I should have been doing the whole time is actually putting the link in my Instagram page's bio. And that slowly builds up your followers. And the more followers you get, obviously, the more people trust you and the more reliable you are, which directly affects the amount of sales and your conversion rate you're getting through your Instagram page. So that's a big mistake I made when I first started out. So what I should have really done is always kept the link in my bio, and I should have actually bought a couple thousand followers at the beginning. So I think if you have above 1,000 followers, then you do look kind of reliable, kind of, not as sketchy as before. But you still want to buy as many followers, I would say at least 5,000 to 10,000, because without that, you're really not doing yourself any good. So if I was going to go out there and buy followers today, what I'll do is I'll go to probably a website like eBay, Gramdog I found, Buzzoid, and you can Google quite a few of them and you can find out the sites are reliable. And just pick ones for a good price, maybe not the cheapest because they might be scammy. They might get you 5,000 followers and a day later they all disappear. So you just want to make sure that the followers you're buying are legit. So that's the first mistake I've been making, which is not building up my social proof. And you should really be doing this from the dawn of your Instagram page. So as soon as you start doing shoutouts, just use your page to put the link in bio and always tag yourself. Don't put it in the influencers page, or else you're just wasting, free reach and free followers that you could be getting, which you could actually be using later when your brand establishes a bit more. The more followers you have on Instagram, you can be reselling to them through your feed or content that you're posting on it. So step number 2 is setting up your bio properly. So the bio is super key because that's where people go to click the link to purchase the product that you're promoting. So as soon as they look at the follow account, which is the main thing, the social proof, they look at the bio. So the bio has to be captivating, it has to be warming and welcoming. It can't be spammy, it can't be too tacky because people will be unattractive and just go back to whatever they're doing, looking at cat videos or whatever. So you have to make sure it's captivating enough for people to click on it. So there are so many ways to set up your Instagram bio to look credible, and especially because the younger generation, the demographic on Instagram is, the younger generation, 25 to 34. You should be, doing something that resonates with them. So one of the ways I recommend setting it up is putting your brand name in this box. So let's say your brand name is Cool Gadgets, and then you put in a number of satisfied customers. Now this doesn't have to be the real number, which of course you sort of don't want to say 100,000 satisfied customers if you only have 1,000 followers, because it doesn't really add up. But I would say maybe just put something like 5,000 customers. If you do have more customers, then obviously say that. But you don't want to say like 100 satisfied customers, because that puts you a bit more down. So just say like 5,000 if you don't really have any, and that's so believable. Next, you just put 50% off, and then you put the name of the item you're promoting. So let's say if you bought influencer post and you're promoting a necklace, you can just say antique resin necklace. You can just put something in like that. Then you write limited stock available, and you always want to put these emojis in. So this is the timer emoji to signify scarcity, and then free worldwide shipping, which if you don't offer that, then don't put that there. Maybe replace it with something else. But you always want to make sure there are at least 3 emojis in there, because it instead of it looks really bad if it's just text like this. It doesn't really make it seem attractive. So you always want to seem attractive as a brand, even though you might be professional or you're not really a fan of emojis. That's what the younger demographic actually likes. So you have to be making sure that you put these emojis, maybe not these specific ones, but you have to make sure you're putting some emojis in there, because you always want to resonate with your target audience or the demographic on Instagram. So I've actually found another few ways of setting up your bio. Let me just go to these Instagram pages. So this one I like because it has, first of all, it has the TM trademark thing, and I don't know if you guys knew this already, but you're allowed to put TM next to a name even if you don't trademark own it. So you're only not allowed to put names of products that are actually trademarked. But if you aren't trademarked, you can just put the TM next to it, which makes it seem way more reliable, way more trustworthy. So I recommend doing that. Then let's say if you don't offer free worldwide shipping, then you can put the support email, which is an easy way for people to contact you. Also, I'm pretty sure on the mobile view you can add an email tab somewhere over here. Next, they do have the link. I don't recommend doing bit.ly links. Now, I'm going to be talking about this next, but Instagram algorithm, or the Instagram, in general, doesn't really like bit.ly links, or links that seem a bit sketchy. So when I land on your page, let's say I'm a 25-year-old male and I'm looking to buy something you're promoting, let's say this mask or this moon lamp. If I land on here and I see this bit.ly link, I feel a little uncomfortable, because I don't really want to click it, because it might be some dodgy website or something. So you want to make sure that your links seem warm and welcoming. That's why I recommend putting your actual, store's name and then the product name, not using bit.ly. There are obviously benefits of using bit.ly. You can track the link and other details like that. But Shopify Reports does basically do you the same thing. So you're better off going ahead and actually putting the Shopify stores link in there. So let's go to another one. So I have to copy and paste this. Copy. Okay, so the reason I like this page is because they're actually offering a coupon code in their bio. So let's say you want to promote your Instagram from your store directly. So this isn't to do with influencers. If you want people to follow your page and make it feel like your page is valuable, you want to, give your followers something like an incentive for following your page. So what this store is doing is actually offering their followers 10% off discount plus free shipping when they're using this code. So like that, you want to maybe consider offering a coupon code or a discount if people follow your Instagram page, and you can, they're allowed to use this code. So you can set your account as private, which I don't recommend doing, but what that does is it makes sure that people are following you before they actually get the code. If you do set it as a general account, a non-private account, then people can just not follow you and get the code, but I don't recommend doing that. So, yeah. Answering that one. Let's go back. Another one. Okay, so this store is doing their thing really well, their bio really well. First of all, it's got quite a lot of emojis, and they look really attractive. They look really clean. There's nothing really spammy. I would argue that the fire emoji is a bit spammy. It's, so many people are using it, it gets a bit saturated, let's say. But yeah, so they have the email, free worldwide shipping, and they're not using the same emojis as they've seen someone else using, which is good. Based in Los Angeles, California, so this immediately builds up super reliability and trust, because I'm pretty sure these guys will definitely be drop shipping from China, but it says based in Los Angeles. So even though they're not directly saying, hey, we're shipping from California, they say based in Los Angeles, which makes it, the US visitors feel like, I'm relatable with this person because, I know where they live, stuff like that. And yeah, so they're linking directly to the product and they're putting the name there, 50% off. So that's all good. Recommend doing. So here are a few examples of bios of Instagram Shopify stores that I don't particularly like. So if we look over here, okay, the bio is all okay. Now the hashtag thing. So I am kind of mixed sides on hashtag. The reason I don't like using it is because it's a way of people clicking off your actual bio. So what you don't want to be doing is sending people to your store, someone tagging at Shopster, and then they go to your bio and they just click away from it, which is really, it's not what you want to be doing, because it'll be affecting your sales, your conversions. So that's still something I recommend doing. Shop the latest and hottest products on the market. It's not that it's spammy, tacky, but I would recommend putting something else there. And the emojis, it's not that many emojis. I mean, you could get away with it, but I don't recommend doing it. And next, the link. Link is the main thing that's wrong with this Instagram bio. So you want to be promoting, let's say if you're promoting this Moana music box. If you're promoting that Moana music box, you want to be linking them directly to the page that's selling the Moana music box, wherever that might be. If you're selling whatever this is or whatever this is, you want to be linking them directly to that page. But instead of what they're doing is linking them to the main homepage of the website. So even though, some people might see it as, hey, if they're on the main page of the website, they can roam around the store and find whatever item they like. But what I've actually noticed is that it really hurts conversions. If you're not sending them to a specific product page and that's the item you're promoting, people will go hey, where's this item? And after a few minutes of not even a minute, I would say less than 30 seconds after looking around the store and they don't find it, they'll just leave. So you might as well link them to the product page, and then from there, if they do want to roam your store, they can, click your logo and go back to the home page. But you ideally want to be linking them to this product or this one, wherever you might be promoting at the time. So let's go on to the next one. I'm famous hipster. Okay, so this one I don't particularly like, and this one is not because of the bio, it's because of the feed. Now, I'm going to be talking about the feed next. But if you look at how often they're posting, let's just go into their post. 4 days. How many? 4 days. So you can see they're posting 1, 2, 3, 9 times a day. If you're posting 9 times a day, selling a few items or promoting a couple of different items, it's really, people don't want to follow people who keep on posting items because, okay, sure, some people might be interested in the occasional flip-flop or hoodie. But if you're continuously posting this sort of stuff on your feed, people won't really like it, because there has to be a mix for them. You have to either get them engaging, or you have to be, posting content, funny videos or meme videos, stuff like that. You can't be continuously posting ads, because people will get bored and they'll eventually unfollow you. So even though they've got 18,000, 19,000 followers, they'll be losing quite a bit of followers just because they're not posting properly, let's say. And let's quickly move on to the last one, pet charges. Okay, so this immediately is a big red flag. So we can see they have 99,000 followers. So if you have 99,000 followers, you would immediately think, I don't know, they're getting a couple hundred likes per post. But if you just scroll down their feed, you can see 71 likes, 140 likes, 1,000 likes, and immediately it puts a big red flag here, because you can tell, hey, these people are fake. And another way you can find out they're fake is people who don't have images for their profiles. You can assume that they're fake accounts. They're following 198. So these are all fake bots I've been told to follow pages. So you can see they have 227. These are all bots I've been told to follow these pages, and it immediately puts a big red flag on your account. Following. So yeah, I don't recommend you guys buying this amount of followers. As well as that, there's not really any point in buying 100,000 followers. I don't know how much followers cost exactly, but I'm pretty sure that costs them a couple $100. And okay, if these items, this cable protector, did make you more than a couple $100 for your Instagram page, then fine, okay, you can buy that many followers. But I think it would hurt you more than actually help you. So I don't recommend you guys doing that. So step number 3, how to manage your feed properly. So most of the times when people visit your profile, they'll actually end up scrolling down their phones looking at your actual feed. So what you want to do, and what you want to make sure, is that the product that you're promoting on your Instagram page is actually, or through an influencer, is actually the first one appearing. So let's say in this Instagram page, this is an image of a palm tree necklace. So what you want to make sure is, if you're promoting this item, okay, good, that's the first one on the feed. But if you're promoting something like this moon lamp, you don't want to put it all the way here in the feed, because people have to scroll down a lot to find it. You have to make sure the item you're promoting is always the first one right here, so people can see it. It's the first thing people see as soon as they land on your feed or your page. Next, you want to make sure that all your posts aren't just products and you're spamming people with hundreds of different offers. So one of the stores that I've seen, and I've mentioned to you guys doing this, is this page. They're just continuously posting images of products. And I would not recommend you guys doing this, because if you keep on trying to sell to your potential visitors or your prospects, then people will get a bit uninterested in your brand, because they feel like, hey, this guy's trying to oversell to me, rather than provide them value in that way. So I don't recommend you doing that. And especially with the new Instagram shopping feature, which I'm sure you've seen, I won't go looking for it now, but it basically enables you to just click on the post and then click on the link to go buy this specific product. You don't want to be taking advantage of it in the sense that you're posting hundreds of products with the shopping feature link. No, you just want to be posting a few products, but also be posting good content on your feed. So by content, what I mean is by posting cool lifestyle images. So let me just show you an example of a few lifestyle images I've come across. So this page has been doing it really well. They've been posting a video, an ad or product there. But they've been posting this beach, this cool beach images, and just general lifestyle photos. So it's a good flow on their page, because there's not too much ads, there's not too much lifestyle photos. So you want to be making sure you're mixing things up, not over promoting, not over spamming. And also you can do general funny videos, which I've seen on this page. So if we go to here, technology swag. So if you check out their feed, they might be promoting an item here, a Fortnite controller, LED mask, and one in every 3 posts is actually an ad. But if you look on the sides, what they're actually promoting is a foldable pistol. It's just cool Lamborghini donut. They're just, posting good, funny trending videos like this, and it's actually getting them very good engagement. So you can see their audience, 40,000 views for a business page is quite good, 85 comments, 190 comments, so it's really good. So you want to be making sure that you're following a similar route to what these guys are doing, because they're posting very good and engaging content on their feed rather than just spamming images. So you want to make sure that, let's read that in there. You want to make sure that the pages, people, when they come to your page, see the entertaining side of your business. If they just see products and they think, oh, these guys are just, selling, there's nothing special, unique about them. But in fact, when you're actually posting, these funny videos, these memes, people go like, this business is actually funny, and I can relate to them because, that's sort of things I listen to and stuff. So yeah, that's a good chance that people will buy in the future if they relate to your store more. So you want to build up that relationship with your prospects, especially in that age demographic, knowing that Instagram is typically 25 to 34-year-olds. You want to think, hey, what content do 25 to 34-year-olds like? And if people see you posting good content, they'll follow you. And if they follow you, you always have a chance to sell them your products in the future. So one big thing is not to post boring plain product images with white backgrounds. So what I mean by that is, and let's just go back to Famous Shop Hipster, because this is a store that's doing it very, very wrong. You can see all their products, every single one of them is on this boring plain white background. And it's just so off-putting because people don't feel like, they don't relate to these sort of images. I mean, if they're selling a hoodie or something, they could at least be, posting an image of a model wearing it. Let's say if you're promoting a necklace, then don't just promote an image of the necklace on a plain white background or in a plastic bag or something. You want to promote it with someone actually wearing the necklace, because it's more relatable with people. If people just see white backgrounds, they can't really say, hey, I would look good in that, because they can't really visualize it that good. But if you're actually putting on other people, and people can relate to it more. So let's just go back to, So, last thing you should do is make your page dull and boring, because let's say if I'm scrolling through this page, so dull and boring, it's a way of putting me to sleep at night by looking at it, because, it doesn't make me engage, it doesn't make me, do anything. Another way, if let's say you don't want to post memes or funny videos on your page, what you can be doing is getting people engaged with the actual products yourself. And the way of doing that is, so I've explained this in a previous video, but if you put the tag someone who needs this on top of a product, what it actually does, it makes people, tag other people, other friends who need this. And it sort of creates a loop, because people could tag some of their friends, they tag their friends, they tag their friends, and it gets lots of comments rolling in. So even though people might not be buying the item or really want to buy it, they're still engaging with it, and it builds up a good reputability for your brand and store. So step number 4, and this is the final step, is actually setting up your business profile. Now this is really easy to do. You can just go onto the Instagram app, and as soon as you go into your profile, you can just click set up a business, and it's just super easy to do. You just type in your email, your phone number, stuff like that. Now if you don't do this, you're actually missing out on a good chunk of valuable information, because what business profile does is it tells you stuff like, hey, when are you most engaged, what age are your followers, what country do they come from, and stuff like that. So you really want to be getting those insights, because that could give you a good idea on what products you should be promoting, what times you should be posting on your feed. So stuff like that is kind of valuable, and I wouldn't be missing out of it. So just set yourself up a business profile. It doesn't cost money or anything. It doesn't even mean you have to run Facebook ads on it or anything. You can set it up for business profile, and so it gives you access to features that can make you money. And one of the really good benefits with it, one of the best benefits I think, is, well, as you guys probably know, you can't actually click on images and then click the link in the bio over here. Well, what Instagram have recently done is add a feature called Instagram Shopping. Now I don't think I can see it on desktop view, but that's okay, because most people use it on mobile. What it basically does is it allows you, so let's say someone sees this image, you can just click on the image and it links you to the actual product listing on the website. So it just makes it way more easier. You don't have to do order here and then click here. you just simply click on the product and then you get taken to the link. So that's one of the main benefits of actually setting up your store with Instagram business. And yeah, so that's basically it for the 4 steps. Those are the main ways I would recommend you guys to follow, tips that I recommend you guys to take into consideration when setting up your store's Instagram page, because these could really help you boost revenue and maximize the amount of money you're making. So these will, boost your conversions, and it's not that one of these factors, setting up your business profile or setting up your bio, it's not like one of them is more important than the other, but it's really, the combination of all these factors coming together, it's really what makes your Instagram profile, the best, really. So you want to stand out from your competition. You don't want to have a good bio. I mean, these guys, I think Instagram's frozen on me. You don't want to have a good bio but not be promoting. You don't want to have a good bio. This is an okay bio. But have bad images like this, and you don't want to have a good amount of followers like these guys, social proof, but have boring plain backgrounds. So you want to have everything, all the factors come together. That's what make the whole thing work. So that's basically it for this video. I'm going to be jumping into real person mode and I'll finish this one off. Okay guys, so that's basically it for this one. And like I said in the video, it's all these different things, all these different factors, these tips that come together. That's what actually makes your store, one of the best or the better performing stores on Instagram. So you want to really be increasing your conversion rates and the amount of sales you're making by following these methods. So with that being said, if you do have any questions about the strategies, the tips I mentioned in this video, feel free to drop a comment down below and I'll be happy to reply to any one of your questions. And you can also hit me up on Instagram at alexphilip_1, and I'll be replying to any of your questions or anything as soon as I can. So make sure to smash that like button if you did enjoy the video. If not, then don't smash that unlike button, I guess. And make sure to subscribe to my channel, because we're planning to go to 20,000 YouTube subscribers this year. Make sure to hit the cool looking notification bell icon so that you can be notified every time I drop a new awesome video, which will probably be every single day for the summer, or nearly every single day at least. But I'll be trying to post as much as I can. So that's it for this one, and peace.